Milton Keynes is a city built on choice. So many attractions and ideas claim our interest, our devotion and our attention. And that's by no means a bad thing. For instance, as a Brighton supporter, I do wish MK Dons well. But we live in a situation for the church where the church's views, ideas and concepts are less widely known. It's the third Sunday of the month at St Andrew's. That's a Sunday when we normally have our infant baptisms in our main service. Not that these days we have as many baptisms as a generation ago, and maybe that's no bad thing. There's no point asking folk to make promises which they don't understand or don't really believe. However, we still get families and friends turning up for these occasions in large numbers. And our congregation are learning to make them very welcome with a friendship and hospitality, not least after service with a conversation over real coffee and cakes and biscuits. People come to us with all kinds of strange views about the church and the faith. A recent Dawn French TV series on Sunday evening about so-called personalities and their views about church highlighted some extraordinary misconceptions about it and the faith. But from our point of view, it's really great when some of our families come back after the baptism and want to join us. There's no point assuming or hoping that vast numbers are out there waiting to come back to church. Many have, for instance, never been in the first place. But if we are serious about wanting to share our faith, then we have to show and risk our faith and its implications outside the safe and the familiar. For instance, some of us are involved with people going through the traumas of divorce and separation, or who have been through it. The fact that Christians sometimes have been in the same situation, had to work out its implications in their own lives, gives encouragement to those people, but also in some cases helps them to ask questions about the faith. That's not the implication of what we're doing, but it's nice when it happens. In gospel terms, we're talking about the kingdom, God's new work to which we are invited via the cross and resurrection. And that brings new values, which sometimes subverts the world's values, but also helps us to walk alongside the world as well. Discipleship isn't simply about what you do in church, but it's about all our life and leisure. We live in the world, bringing our Christian story, which can transform life, and we invite others to join us in this story.